The Milwaukee Admirals have won 2 straight games. Tonight they look for 3 in a row as they host the Rockford IceHogs at the BMOHBC Center at 7 p.m. Tuesday night the Admirals beat the Chicago Wolves 2-1. The goals were scored by Kevin Fiala on the power play and Pontus Abert. Now, the Admirals have made some roster moves since that game on Tuesday. Vladislav Kamenev has been sent to his junior team in Russia. He will represent his country at the upcoming World Junior Tournament in Finland. The Admirals have added a forward by the name of Zac Larraza. Larraza comes from ECHL Manchester. He played 4 years of college hockey at the University of Denver. He's from Scottsdale, Arizona, and we spoke with him about joining the Admirals. Well, Zach, you've practiced with the team for a couple of days now. What have you found to be the difference going from Manchester in the ECHL here to Milwaukee in the American League?
I think one of the biggest things is the attention to detail in the practice and the strength of the players. I mean, in the East Coast League, there's a lot of good players that could be playing at this level, but just the overall competition is you got to bring your game up a little bit higher when you come up here.
You've had a nice season in Manchester. It seems like Manchester's having a great season. Last year, that city in the American League won a championship. Is the fans still into the game like they were, even though it's an ECHL now?
Yeah, the good group of fans, the ones that have stayed with the team through everything are always there at the games, but a little bit has died off with a lot of the fans didn't know that there was a team coming back because of the newspapers and everything. The media kind of portrayed that they were leaving town altogether, but we've been winning, and you can see the attendance starting to grow a little bit, which is always nice to see in a town like that.
Us media guys are big jerks,
yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. You're from Scottsdale, Arizona. There aren't a lot of guys that are hockey players from Arizona that play at a high level. That being said, they're coming, aren't they?
Yeah, there's quite a few coming. I know there's maybe 3 to 4 that are playing pro currently, maybe a little bit more than that, and there's quite a few in the college ranks, and there's a good group of maybe 17 to 20-year-olds that are on their way up right now, so including Austin Matthews, who most of you probably know about, but he's a great kid. He's gonna bring Arizona to the next step, and I'm excited to see where that hockey grows from there.
You know what? Every year when something comes out about the Coyotes there, and it's and then you'll hear people say they should move them, all of that stuff. I just look at a player like you, a player like Matthews, David Spina from a few years ago that played in this league, and I think maybe you got a game in the NHL. Hockey is growing, and it's so great to have that pool of talent come out now.
Yeah, it definitely is. If the Coyotes leave Arizona, it'd be devastating to the growth of hockey there, not just for the players but also the fans. There's a great group of fans that love the game there, and to take that away from them would really hurt the city. And I know the city of Phoenix and the owners of the team are doing everything they can to fight for that team to stay there.
How do you get involved in hockey when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, my dad's from Detroit, and he kind of got me started as soon as I could. Then the Coyotes moved to Arizona when I was 3 years old. Yeah, 3 years old in '96. So as soon as they moved there, I fell in love. I fell in love with Shane Doan and the whole game of hockey and what it all came with.
So let's talk a little bit about your experience here in Milwaukee. What you're hoping to get out of it, what it looks like so far for you.
I'm just excited to get some games in. I played a couple earlier this year with Portland, and it was a good learning experience. And now with those games under my belt, I can come up here and play with a little bit more grit and hopefully get a few more chances on the offensive side and kind of take this as a learning curve and know what I have to do if I get sent down or if I stay here, and just learn from this is the biggest part.
You went to college at Denver. Did you think the pro career was going to happen for you when you were all done with 4 years?
I had an idea. I was actually drafted by the Coyotes,
right.
So I had an idea that the pro game was in sight, and when I got the call this summer that Manchester wanted to recruit me, it was pretty thrilling for me, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be a professional hockey player now. There's not much I've been dreaming for more than this.
You know what? It's awesome, too, in the sense that, yes, it would be great to have a contract and be somewhere, but you're in a position where a lot of teams can see you, a lot of eyes can watch you, and that's all you're looking for, right? Just come watch and let's see what you like.
Definitely. That was the biggest thing for me is signing in Manchester, is there's going to be eyes on the team every night, being in that city and playing on the eastern side. There's a lot of AHL teams over there, so just playing there and developing and getting better each and every game and learning the quickness of the game is what's going to get players to the next level.
Absolutely. Good to have you here, man. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Zac Larraza. Face-off tonight is at 7 o'clock. Pre-game coverage starting at 6:30 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM, The Fan. Marek Mazenitz will get the call in goal for the Admirals here this evening. He is 6-5-1 on the campaign. You can watch the game on AHLlive.com. Tonight, fans will receive rally towels courtesy of Old Wisconsin. And, of course, tomorrow night, the Admirals are back home to host the Manitoba Moose. For more information, go to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com.